Hello yogis, welcome back to my page. I am back on my mat again, and I feel like the last practice that I filmed, I was promising that I was back and there were going to be new ones every week, and it didn't happen. So the holidays happened and life got crazy again. So I'm in it's a new year, happy 2021, and I am trying this new thing where I don't promise something that I know I can't keep. So no promises, but I am going to obviously try, and when I have a good week like I'm having this week, you will get a new practice from me. So no promises, but I do hope that you still come back and retake some of my classes, and the new ones you'll get notified of as long as you're a subscriber. So thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking and commenting. I do appreciate the support. Today, because I haven't really been on my mat in a while, I was just planning on doing just a flow, so I have no idea what to tell you to expect. Hopefully, by the end of the practice, I'll be able to write a little blurb as I'm uploading it, and you will have some idea. But as of right now, I have no idea how this practice is going to go. We're just going to get moving and flowing and just move our bodies. So I hope it's a great practice for you as well. So we're going to go ahead and take a seat at the front of our mats, sitting up nice and tall, making sure both sitting bones are grounded down. Close your eyes, relax your hands on top of your knees or your thighs. Go ahead and turn your palms up to receive some energy. If you'd like to take the thumb and index finger into a mudra, you may. Or you can always just leave your fingers relaxed, whatever feels right to you. And begin to deepen your breath, inhaling, filling up the lungs, and exhaling, squeezing out all the air, pulling that low belly up and in. And breathe like that for a few breaths. On your next inhale, I want you to roll your shoulders forward and up towards your ears. And then as you exhale, pull those shoulder blades down your back, squeezing down like you're trying to put them in those back pockets. One more time, roll those shoulders forward and up. Inhale, exhale, roll those shoulder blades down your back. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, just as a little neck stretch. Gentle, gentle. And then left ear to the left shoulder, stretching that other side. Bring your head back in neutral, float your eyes open. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, palms meet at the front, and then bow forward, walking your hands as far forward as you can, but keeping those sitting bones grounded down to the floor. Drop your head. Make sure you're not holding it up in extension. And then slowly walk your hands back up, sitting up, roll over your knees, come into a hands and knees tabletop position, and we're gonna move through a couple cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, widen those collarbones, look up towards the sky. Exhale, round your spine, pull that belly button in. And then move through that on your own breath. One more time, inhaling, arch the back. Exhale, round the spine. Push those shoulder blades away from each other. Pull that belly button towards your spine. And then tuck your toes. Send your hips high for our first downward facing dog of the practice. Shift your weight any way you need to. And then maybe pedal out your feet, bending one knee. And then switching, bending the other, pushing that heel down towards the floor. Make sure you're pulling those low ribs in and down so that you're not flaring at those lower ribs, using your low belly. Engaging, feeling that stretch in your shoulders. Take a second to just make sure your neck is relaxed. Shake your head no. Then change your head, mind, shake your head yes. Nod your head yes. And then find some stillness in this pose. Find some strength. Feel like you're rotating those upper arms forward so your triceps are facing straight backwards, your biceps are facing the front of your mat. You're engaging those shoulders. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. For our first forward fold, let your knees be bent here. Grab opposite elbows. Let that low back release a little bit. You can sway side to side if you need. Or just find some stillness. Again, making sure that neck is relaxed. Head is heavy. And then drop your hands back down to the earth if you have that flexibility. Try and straighten the legs as much as you can. But again, if you need to keep a little micro bend in them, that is fine for this point in our class. And then slowly walk those hands all the way out into a plank position. Feeling those collarbones wide, low belly in. Nice strong plank pose. And then lower down all the way to your bellies. Slide those hands back towards your ribs just a little bit, untucking your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale all the way down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down to your belly. One more time, inhale, baby cobra, maybe a little bit higher. And then exhale, push back on your knees. Leave your hips high. Walk your hands forward just about a hand's length and push it back into puppy pose. You're trying to press that chest and chin down to the floor with those hips nice and high. If you can't get your chest and chin to the floor, you can rest your forehead or just hold your head in a neutral position. One thing that you can do to make this pose a little easier is widen your arms outward a little bit. If you have maybe a little bit more flexibility, maybe your chest and chin gets a little bit closer. But don't overextend your neck or do anything that's going to cause any pain or crunching in the back of the neck. It's not worth it. And then you're going to bend those knees, lift those hips up high again into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up towards the sky, keeping those hips square. Hold that, feeling that stretch in that left hamstring. Open that hip up for a moment. Drop that heel towards your hip. Keeping your shoulders square. That rotation just happening at the lower back. And then square your hips off again. Take an inhale here. Exhale, pull the knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. One more time, inhale, that right leg up. Exhale, pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot down between your palms and set the left knee down. Untuck your toes and come into a low lunge. I want you to hook your thumbs together like so overhead today. Almost and trying like you're pulling them apart. What that does is it activates the outer shoulder muscles and really help with some scapular and shoulder mobility. Drop your hands down, clasp your hands behind your back, pull those shoulder blades down your back, pull out, and then go a little back bend, pulling those knuckles kind of down towards the floor. Drop your head back for a moment. And then roll it forward. Set your hands down, step that left foot up to meet the right. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead and bring your hands down into heart center for mountain pose. Ground those feet down, wiggle those toes, shoulder blades down your back and low belly in. Drop your hands down, then inhale one more time, sweep those arms up. Exhale, swan dive out over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back, step your right foot back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up towards the sky, keeping those hips square. Feeling that hamstring on your right. And then go ahead and open the right or left hip up. Drop the heel towards your bum. Keeping those shoulders square. Opening that hip, rotating that spine. And then square those hips off again. Left leg up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Last one, left leg up. Exhale, pull that knee through. Step the foot between your palms. Lower your right leg down. And inhale. Arms up, thumbs hooked. If you remember which way you were hooked before, try and put your other thumb in front. Pulling those arms apart. Pulling that right hip forward. Low belly in. And then reach those arms behind you. Clasp your hands behind your back. One finger over than you did it before. And pull those knuckles down to the floor. Arch your back. A little bit bend. And roll it forward. Set your hands down. Step that right foot up to meet your left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, roll all the way up, stand. Arms come overhead, hands meet in front of the heart in prayer pose. Drop those hands down, inhale, sweep the arms up again. And then swan dive all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step that right foot back. Left foot back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sweep that right foot up towards the sky again, keeping those hips square. Open the hip up, right heel to right butt. Square your hips back off, straighten that right leg. Pull that knee in, go right to the left elbow. And then just for fun, kick that right leg straight. Keep it off the floor. Then bend that knee, sweep it back up. Three-legged dog. Then go ahead and bring that knee into your chest, set the foot down in front, keeping your left knee up off the floor. Now come up, crescent lunge. Pulling that right hip back into space and that left hip forward. Strong back left leg. Drop the right arm down and then just do a slight little side bend to the right. So left arm staying up overhead. You're just getting a little stretch into that left side body. And then go ahead and dive that left hand inside the right and then twist up towards the right, right hand up towards the sky. Go ahead and lower that right hand down. Step the right foot back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up towards the sky. Open that hip up. Heel to butt. Square those hips back off. Three-legged dog. Exhale, pull that left knee right to your right elbow. And then for fun, straighten that left leg out, up off the floor. And shaking. Bend that knee back up. Push it back. Three-legged dog. And then pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot down between your palms. Bring it up. Crescent lunge. Keep pulling that right hip forward, left hip back. Drop that left hand down towards the floor. Reach down towards the floor and arch over with the right side. And then reach that right arm down towards the floor, left hand up towards the sky for a twist. Lower that left hand down, step the left foot back in plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna go through a couple sun salutation A. So if you're ready to jump, you may jump to the front of your mat, or if you just want to step, keep it to a step, but somehow make it to the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, earth all the way up overhead. Hands meet in prayer in heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, swan back down over the legs. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, jump or step. Move through your vinyasa. All meet in down dog. One more time, up on your tippy toes, look between your hands. step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, jump or step, plank chaturanga. Inhale, up top. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, up between your palms, bend the knees, jump or hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way to standing. Exhale, hands meet in heart center. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, jump or step, and finish with a vinyasa. Okay. We're going to go through a standing sequence now. So one more time, inhale that right leg up towards the sky. Open those hips up. This time, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Lift that right hand up. And then touch that right foot behind you. Push it back, wild thing pose. And then slowly and carefully come back to a three-legged dog. Then pull that left knee right knee towards your left elbow. Straighten that right foot. You can set the foot down, roll to the inner edge of your left foot, and reach up for fallen triangle pose. Pushing out of those hips. Reaching up towards the sky with that left hand. And then put that left hand back down. Pull that knee into your chest. One more. Three-legged dog. Stretching it up. And then pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot between your palms. Spin the left foot down. Open it up. Right into warrior two. Holding warrior two. Opening that that right knee out of your right pinky toe. Pushing those shoulder blades down away from your ears. Right sitting bone pulling towards the arch of your left foot. Look out over your right hand. Go ahead and straighten that right leg. Reach forward, out and over. Right hand down to a block, your shin on the floor for triangle pose. Sweep that left hand up by your left ear, elongating that left side body. And then take a moment to elongate the right side of your body and right arm towards right ear, using just your core to hold you up here. And then use your core to stand all the way up. Turn your right toes forward. So now you're facing the front of your mat. And then you're going to bend it down into a yogi squat, hands in prayer center. I know you can't see my hands, but they're there, I promise. Sit deep into your yogi squat. Lift your right heel up. Set it down. Lift your left heel up. Set it down. Right heel. Left heel. Right heel. Left heel. And try both heels just for fun. And then come all the way up. Now turn your hip feet forward. Sorry, I was a miscue. A little bit bow forward. Reach behind your legs, underneath. If your head touches the ground, that's okay. Then go ahead and walk your hands back underneath. Press into a flat back. Place that left hand down underneath your face. Twist it up towards the right hand towards the sky. Then switch hands. Place that right hand down. Left hand twist up towards the sky. Next time we're going to take it a little deeper. We're going to do it on the left side. So just a little warm up. Go ahead and place both hands down. Walk it forward. Turn your right toes forward to the front of your mat. And then bend that knee and then launch forward into a standing split or a standing L. Wherever you're at. I'm certainly not in a split today, but that's okay. As long as my hips are square, I'm feeling that stretch, rolling that outer left pinky toe down towards the floor. Elongating my torso towards the floor, crown of my head towards the floor, lengthening my spine, not rounding as much as I can. And then re-bend that right knee. Set the left foot down. Bring it up, crescent lunge. Again, let's hook the thumbs here. Keeping them hooked, open into a tiny little back bend. Arms back, 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 back. Gaze up towards the sky. And then sweep the arms down. Step it back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here before we do the left side. When you're ready, sweep that left leg up. Three-legged dog. This time open that left hip, heel to butt. Open, open, open. And then shift to the outer edge of your right foot. Lift that left hand up. Left foot touches the floor. And push it back, wild thing pose. Such a lovely heart opener. And then super intentionally bring it all the way back. Downward facing dog, three-legged dog. Pull that left knee to right elbow. Kick that leg out straight. You can set the foot down. Now to the inner edge of your right foot, reach that right arm up to the ceiling for fallen triangle. Push those hips high. And then sweep that right hand down. Pull that leg up one more time to downward facing dog. Then pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot down. Spin the right heel down and open it up to warrior two. Check your alignment points in warrior two. Is your left knee pulling out towards the pinky toe? Is your left sitting bone pulling back in space towards your right arch? Your shoulders down. Is your low belly in? Straighten that left leg now, reaching it out and forward over the foot. Left hand comes to a block your shin or the floor for triangle pose. Lengthen that right side body by bringing the right ear towards the ear, right arm towards your ear, and then lengthen that left side body, left arm right towards your ear, and hold it here for a couple breaths. And then inhale, come all the way up. Turn towards the side of your mat, feet slightly turned out, and pull it down into a yogi squat. Pulling those knees back towards your pinky toes. Relax your shoulders. Then we're gonna do left heel up, right heel up, left heel up, right heel up, left heel up, right heel up. One more, left heel, right heel, hold it. And then, if you're feeling really brave, try and lift both heels up. And then go ahead, straighten the legs, turn the toes forward, bow forward, reaching through the legs, resting that head on the floor, feeling that stretch in the outer shins, the lower leg. Now last time, walk your hands forward. Last time we just did the twist. If you'd like to stay with that twist, placing your left hand right under your face and twisting up, that's fine. Or you could take it a little deeper, reaching for your right ankle with your left hand and reaching that right hand kind of behind your back, twisting up a little deeper on the second side. Still a twist. And then go ahead and come out of that. Bring it back to center. And then reach that right hand to the left ankle. Opening up. And reaching that left arm behind your back. And then slowly come back out. Come to center. Inhale to a flat back. Turn the left toes forward, walk your hands forward, bending that knee and then shooting forward into your standing split or L pose, wherever you're at. My right leg gets a little higher, but not a whole lot. I haven't been practicing as much as I'd like to lately. It's just the holidays, man. Holidays, COVID, all the things, all the excuses. But seasons, my friend. Roll that right pinky toe down towards the floor. Hold it for just a little bit longer. Elongating that spine. And then bend that left knee. Send your right foot down. Bring it up. Crescent lunge. Hooking those thumbs. Reaching high. Squaring off those hips. And then inhale, arch it back, pull those palms back, 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 back. Gaze up to the sky, little stretch. And then arms come down, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. And I have another standing sequence to do before we move on to back bends. I think we'll skip handstands today. If you'd like to practice handstands, I have a couple other practices, short ones and tutorials that you can go back and check. All right, so inhale that right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. We're gonna go through that same
wild thing to fallen triangle sequence. But this time we're just gonna do it one breath per motion. So you're gonna inhale, exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Open the hip, drop that right foot. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, bring it back. Three-legged dog. Inhale here, exhale, right knee to left elbow. Drop the foot. Open it up, fallen triangle, inhale. Exhale, hand down. Sweep that right leg up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. We're gonna do it one more time. Inhale, three-legged dog. Open the hip, drop the heel, then drop it down. Arch the back, control it. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, right knee to left elbow. Extend the foot, turn it out, open, fallen triangle. Exhale, set that hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, pull that knee through. Set the foot down, open it up, warrior two. Straighten that right leg again. Inhale, reach it over and drop it down into your triangle pose for a couple breaths here. You're gonna exhale, bring that left hand behind your back, almost like you're trying to reach for your right pocket, your inner hip crease on that right. And then just rotate that upper back open. Then look down at your foot. Bend that right knee just a little bit. Leave that half bind there with that left hand. Reach it forward, a foot ahead of your right foot, and half moon pose with the bind. Find your balance. Use a drishti point, a gaze point. Keep that left foot flexed hard. When you're ready, see if you can't open up, looking to the side. And if you're really, really steady, then go ahead and take the full expression with your gaze up towards the sky. Strong legs, open that upper back. Then bend that right knee. Woo. Set that left foot down. Keep that left hand bound. And then reach it back. Peaceful warrior. Arching back over that left leg. And then let's just cartwheel the arms down to the ground. Step that right foot up a little bit. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, pyramid pose. Slide that left foot back, and then sweep that right leg back up, three-legged dog. Inhale to a plank position, right leg up. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold that there, breathe. Strong in those shoulders, strong in that low belly. We're going to go 2 times through our wild thing fallen triangle flow. So inhale that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale it back up. Three-legged dog, drop your hip, open it up. Inhale, wild thing, arch the back. Nice and controlled. Exhale, come back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Straighten that knee. Inhale, fallen triangle, reach it up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Open the hip, drop it back. Open that hip, push those hips up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Set that foot down, push those hips up, fallen triangle. Exhale, right foot down, right hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull that knee into your chest. Put the foot between your palms and open it up. Warrior two. Oh, it's good to be back, you guys. Straighten that left leg, reach it out and forward over the left leg. Drop it down, triangle pose. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna reach that right arm behind your back, reaching for that inner hip crease, opening that chest, rotate that upper back, open. Like if you had a wall behind you, you'd be laying against it. And then keep that right arm bound right there. Bend that left knee just a little bit. Look forward between your, ahead of your foot. And bring it up. Half moon with a bind. Find your balance. Move slowly between your gaze points. Right foot super flexed. Left leg strong, upper back opening up. One side might be better than the other. Bend that left leg. Whoop. What did we do? Bring it back up, warrior two, but reach, keep that right arm down. Reach that left arm overhead, peaceful warrior. And then cartwheel those arms down to the floor. Rock that right foot forward just a little bit. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold pyramid pose. Plant your palms. Walk your right foot back just a little bit. Plug that left leg in. Sweep it back, three-legged dog. Shift forward to plank pose, left leg staying up. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Pull your hands back towards you just a little bit. Inhale, look between your palms, bend your knees, jump across your legs and end up. And let's do both. Feet up, arms reaching forward, belly in. Bring your hands to heart center. We're gonna do, we're gonna try something. We're going to straighten your left leg and then row your boat to the right. Tap that right elbow down. Bring it back center. Rebend that left leg. Straighten your right leg. Row your boat to the left. Tap that left elbow down to the floor. Bring it back to center. We're gonna do that nice and easy. Kind of a little faster. It's a little less painful when it's a little faster. You don't want to go so fast that you're not engaging and you're just rocking back and forth. But what I want you to pay attention to here is that your sitting bones, you're kind of resting on your sacrum here. And that is not rocking back and forth. You're super stable on that. The only thing that's moving is your trunk and your limbs. Let's do one more. And then go ahead and grab your knees, roll it back, roll like a ball a couple times. And then go ahead and plant your feet in a sitting position, reach out and forward, and then roll that spine down one vertebrae at a time. Okay, we're gonna do one bridge pose and one wheel pose if that's in your practice, or you can just do two bridge poses wherever you are in your practice, as I always say. So make sure you can touch your heels with your fingertips. On your next inhale, press those hips up towards the sky. Clasp your hands underneath you. Pull those shoulder blades in towards each other, pressing the forearms down towards the floor. Knees squeezing in towards each other. Low belly squeezing in. And then unclasp those hands, roll it down all the way to your back, knees wide, windshield wiper those knees, internally rotating, opening up that SI joint. Then set it up for either your second bridge or your full wheel, whatever you feel like doing. So when you're ready, inhale those hips up high, reach those arms overhead, place your hands by your ears. If you're going into full wheel, make sure you pause on the crown of your head for a moment, and then press those arms as straight as you can, and then bring the heels down. And then when you're ready, come on down to the top of your shoulder blades and roll it down. Feet wide on the mat. Windshield wiper those legs. Open that SI joint, low back up. Let's drop both knees in for a little outer hip stretch. Oh, that feels good. Something we don't do very often, but our bodies can overcorrect for and cause like T-band and piriformis issues. So we gotta kind of take it in those uncomfortable, non-functional ranges sometimes. Go ahead and heel toe your feet in towards each other. Pull your right knee into your chest. Lengthen that left leg out. Take your left peace fingers, grab onto that big toe and straighten that left leg if you have that range. If you don't, go ahead and just grab behind your thigh. If you want a little bit more, pull that left leg over towards the left side with your left hand. Stretching that outer hip, outer calf, IT band, right arm and right shoulder blade should be resting, not straining to stay on the floor. If they are, you're pulling too hard with that left hand. You back off a little bit. Then bring it back into center. Rebend that left knee. Flex your foot, hold behind your thigh, and just straighten and bend your left knee as much as you can. It's flossing out that sciatic nerve. Just kind of pulling everything together. Good. Now bring your left knee up to meet your right. Lengthen that right leg out, pulling that left knee towards your chest. And then grab that big toe with your right peace fingers. Straighten that right arm and leg. And reach the leg up in center. And then if you want a little bit more, pulling that left leg over to the right, getting that outer hip stretch. Don't over pull so that you're twisting that lower back. A little twist is okay, but if you really want to stretch the hip, your sacrum should be fairly flat to the floor. Go ahead and bring it back into center. Bend that left knee, grab behind your thigh, flex your foot, straighten and bend that knee, flossing that sciatic nerve. Woo, that's burning in my calf, or in my hamstring. Good, and then go ahead and set yourself up for Shavasana. Roll those shoulder blades away from your ears. Feet can just relax and externally rotate, palms up towards the sky. Eyes closed. This is your chance to give yourself gratitude for making it to your mat today. Even if, like me, it's been a while, at least you got here today. Check any places you might still be holding on with some tension. Starting just with your jaw and your tongue. Can you move your tongue freely in your mouth? Are you clenching your jaw? When you're ready, go ahead and start bringing some movement back to your fingers and toes. Roll your ankles around a few times. Move that into your hips. And then bend your knees up. Roll onto your right side, making a little pillow with your arms. Stay in the fetal position for just a breath. And then push back up into a sitting position, keeping your eyes closed here. Ground down those sitting bones. Feel your spine growing long. Roll out any other kinks you may have. Bring your hands to heart center. Once again, give yourself gratitude for the things you were able to accomplish on your mat today. And bring that confidence out into the world in the rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope to see you again. Namaste.